to see these roads. We have different kinds of roads that have been, constructed in Ghana. And, when you drive on such roads, you'll not be having problems with your absorbers and your low arms. In fact, with your vehicle. So why is it that we want development, yet we are reluctant in paying levies and taxes? These are the areas we've been told that these monies, if generated, accrued, and we're expected to get some 6.9 billion Ghana cedis from it, we'll be using it for roads. Why are people not in support of it?
David, people are not in support because we have history. We have lived in the country for a very long time, and we have read history about from Nkrumah up to today, what the government has been doing when it comes to road and other developmental projects. We know what money has been collected for and what they have been used for. Almost all the revenue that are collected go into the consolidated fund. And for that reason, sometimes money is earmarked for a particular project, but it ends up nothing happening in that particular sector. So people are skeptical. Talking about road, for example, we are in Kumasi, so I'll be more concerned about the roads in Kumasi.
Well, I like this one. I like the aerial shot I'm seeing right now. And again, listeners, be there with us on Facebook and check out this aerial shot. It's nice, and there's no traffic on this stretch anymore. Right. Years ago, it was heavy with traffic. This time around, look at this.
Yes. So government needs money to construct this kind of roads. Mm-hmm. But you and I are here in Kumasi, and for the past 4 or 3 budgets, we've always had interchanges to be constructed in Kumasi, and nothing happens. All right? So we look at the roads around Kumasi and then the surrounding peri-urban areas within Ashanti region, and you see the kind of roads that we drive on. If you go to Eastern region, particularly if you go to the Achim area, the Kwabin area, I went to funeral, there's a place, Krofufrum, that area, rural area. But if you look at the kind of roads that they have, if they are paying these levies, they will not complain. And that is where the roads minister come from. And then he was very arrogant, telling us that if we think that they are not doing roads, we are sleeping, we should wake up and catch up with them. And I said, when I went to his constituent, that is when I realized why he was saying what he was saying. Because all the taxes that we are paying, he was using it to develop the roads in his constituency.
What about the Pokwasi intake? I mean, you cannot conclude and say all of the taxes are being used to construct roads in his home region.
Because you cannot tell any road in his constituency that is not asphalted. You cannot see any road in his constituency.
So you think people are complaining because of lack of trust?
Yes, because nobody trusts the government. And you see, the money that is meant for particular projects, they end up in people's pocket. We are all happy with the Pokwasi interchange. We are happy with the Circle, the Dubai. We are happy with the one they are doing at Tema. I mean, that is what we expect, that our taxpayers' money will be used for. David, I pay taxes so that my roads can be fixed from Emena to Apiedu. David, normally, before the road got this way, from Apiedu to Tek, it took me less than 10 minutes. Now it takes me about 30 minutes. If I leave the house after 6:30, I have to be late wherever I'm going because the traffic from Emena, from African Child School right the way to Apiedu because of bad roads. So when I'm paying taxes, I'll be crying.
But isn't that before we're told that per the road toll levy, we're raking in some 78 or so